Приветствую, друзья, с вами Саня, и это мой канал Gamerzone. Сегодня мы продолжим играть в игру Hogwarts Legacy, и поехали. Вчера у меня был день рождения, так что сегодня я буду снимать без камеры.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Вот. И я тут еще немножко походил, побегал, не смог себе отказать в этом по игре. Пособирал всякой фигни, но не проходил самые важные миссии, так что вообще никакие миссии не проходил, просто походил, покачался. Блин, очень красивая игра. Очень, очень красивая игра. И так вот. Сейчас одну секунду, мы сейчас начнем обязательно. Так. И поехали. Так, что у нас с заданиями? Вот, в прошлый раз я хотел пройти до скрещенной палочки, раунд 1. Так, посмотрим по карте, где у нас это находится. Еще я тут походил, пооткрывал, короче, нам Хогвартс. Сюда. Вот сюда вот переместимся. Такс. Хух. И вот здесь вот у нас начинается наш турнир, походу.
Can I help you?
Can I help you? Так. Люкан Шумсби, блядь.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Конечно, рискну.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Ну как мы ее отхерачили просто.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Ура! Первую дуэль мы выиграли. Так, дальше к нас просил зайти к нему наш учитель Фик-фак. Он у нас где-то вот тут, да? Ну что, пойдемте зайдем, посмотрим, что скажет нам. Сейчас, секунду, друзья. Нифига.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me. Revelio.
Там еще у нас нету этих чар, которые замки открывают. Так, залетаем. И тут тоже надо его подождать. Ждем. И вот наш любимый учитель.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Так.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Так, надо пониже спуститься, там какая-то хрень светится.
Heard you're defending
Светочек.
Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard. Don't get too
Так,
cocky
нам
simply
надо к
because you had
профессору
one victory over
Гекат
Sallow. He never
отчитаться
backed
о
down.
заданиях. Пойдемте отчитаемся. Побегаем тут. Ой, хочу посмотреть, что за свиток-то, я уже убежал от него. Мне кажется, в этом классе валяется.
How nice to see you, my young
О,
I believe
профессор
we have
Гекат.
some matters to discuss.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Так, нам надо еще в одном
Seems
раунде
cross one
скрещенных
isn't as
палочек
secret as it's believed to be.
победить. Так, ну что, телепортируемся к нашим палочкам. Бля. Вот это. Оп, да. Телепортация. Блин, в замке прям как в детстве много всяких помещений, которые надо прям искать. Тайных комнат. Меня даже какая-то лягуха проглотила, и я оказался в какой-то комнате темной, подвальной. Так, ну чё? Давай еще.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm
Вполне.
ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies
Ой,
in
надо
advance.
троих херануть.
Act like a winner.
You're better than that!
Да блин, что нажимать-то? Блин, не понимаю, как убить эту бабу, блядь.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Чё? Так, раз. Да блядь.
There goes my way.
Ой, вот, блядь, какая-то хуйня. Да, конечно.
Glad to hear it.
Акцию. О, я понял. Ура!
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least
Короче, надо
surviving the
было
next round.
просто
I'll let you know when
притягивать
we're
их к
ready.
себе.
Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
О, следующий раунд уже готов.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Good one! Excellent form!
Так.
That's it! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Хуекс. 14 уровень получили. Блин, может у меня есть какая-то одежда, которая подходит под этот уровень. Так, надо теперь к профессору Фиг вернуться. О, профессору Гекан. Так. Где она у нас? Карта. Так. Блин, все время не могу врубиться, какие кнопки, блядь, нажимать. Так, давайте сюда, может, тут будет поближе всяко. Так, да, чтобы продолжить, нам надо защитные чары еще одни выучить.
Boy, can you help me?
Ой, это кто такой?
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Так, он нам дал карту.
Last week,
Че, пойдемте посмотрим, что он хочет от нас. Как только попасть повыше. Так, наверное, вот сюда. Нет? Ой. А как попасть-то выше? А, или может это надо в классе сделать?
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps another time.
Of course.
Так, блядь, походу надо спуститься ниже.
Revelio.
Сундук закрыт.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Может, еще ниже?
Lumos.
Так, там какой-то гобеленчик. Может, он пониже? Там надо какую-то бабочку найти. Ла-ла-ла-ла. Хуй-ля-ля-ля. Ебать. Ой. Так, должно быть какое-то окно, какой-то гобеленчик и проход большой. Очень похоже на что-то, что в этом зале. Окно, 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 окно. Блядь, таких окон тут нет.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
И чё?
Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Lumos.
Так, давайте еще все-таки найдем найдем ту штуку, которую я ищу. Так. Окно, окно, окно. Красивое окно. Нихуя, ты посмотри. Может, это в классе? Нет.
What are you up to now?
Это не в классе. Может, выше? На этаж выше. Поднимемся. О, да, вот эти гобелены. Где-то, блядь, тут должно быть. Вот. Есть. Теперь эту бабочку надо довести до зеркала. Пинк, пинк, пинк. И секрет откроется. Так, далее, что-то нам еще надо сделать. Тварь какая. Так. Это у нас явно на улицу надо выйти.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they
О,
brilliant?
еще какая-то миссия. Бля.
This stairwell looks promising.
Так, стало сверху. Вот она.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure?
Lumos. Revelio.
О, ебать. И чё? О, вот так вот, синим акцию. Бля, я нашел секретную комнату. Охренеть, тут сундук.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Так, мы нашли какой-то костюмчик. Костюмчик, но здесь его почему-то нету. Видимо, надо его отдать пацану тому. Я что-то не взял? Что-то не взял? Или что-то взял? Так, здесь не пройти. Все закрыто.
Revelio.
О, еще одно зеркало.
Lumos.
Блять, опять какие-то окна искать. Опять какие-то окна. Да, в моем случае главное не забыть, где это зеркало. Ой, это кабинет, где был этот эльф. Ладно, в жопу это зеркало. Можно и потом это сделать. Ведь оно тут висит всегда.
Lumos.
О, это учитель привидения из Гарри Поттера. Блин, убрали бы эти загрузочки. Бля, просто без устали мчится. Такие не устают.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick run.
Так, мы какую-то карточку еще получили. И подвысили наш уровень. Так, что, у нас было задание. Пойдемте изучим магию. Так, отсюда вы вроде недалеко бежать. Блин, так нравится бегать по этому Хогвартсу, что даже перемещаться нахрен не хочется. Так, да, я бегу правильно. О, киса, кися. Киса-корова какая-то рыжая. Белая в черную полосочку. Да. Так, и вот наш класс заветный. Господи, тут сейчас нас научат крутому заклинанию.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Очень точно.
And keep your wand steady.
Крестик, квадратик, крестик, крестик, крестик. Квадратик. Крестик. Крестик. Хо-хо! Супер точное движение.
Good work.
Так, чё? Куда мы ее? Давай я вот пока вместо этого. Нет. Пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам. Да, вот так. Ох, ебать меня. Давай, мочи. А.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do something to incinerate yourself.
Incendio!
Ох, как я его отхреначил.
Revelio.
Слушай, ну неплохо, неплохо. Он даже, походу,
I've always
разозлился
said
на
that
меня.
travel broadens the mind.
Так, другой профессор не так уж и далеко. Ну, там еще какая-то миссия снизу.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Да, с небольшим проектом помогу.
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Мне просто везло, как
I
Гарри
suppose
Поттер
it must
ответил.
seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ну, не будем его
Oh, they seem
оскорблять.
innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The
Конечно,
hidden
храбрее, чем
herbology
все.
corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Что меня там ждет?
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like
На
her,
Гарри Поттера
I'd
похож,
imagine they're
кстати.
not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me
Будешь,
if you get the
будешь.
proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Будешь в долгу передо мной.
Hidden herbology
Так,
corridor.
потайной
Sounds
коридор
intriguing.
травологии. Потайной травология. Так. Ну мы недалеко, пробежимся. Блин, пока нам метлу не дали, будем бегать, ходить тут везде.
Revelio.
Блин, жалко, у нас... Ну, смотри. Империю. Круцио. Авада Кедавра, блять. Мне кажется, скоро мы получим новую порцию крутых заклинаний.
Revelio.
Ревелио. Блин, а когда вот патч выйдет, чтобы эти загрузочки-то убрались? Так.
Lumos.
Темно. Поздно, темно. Блин, по Хогвартсу уже нельзя ночью ходить. Тоже какое-то несходство, на мой взгляд.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ой, у меня 15 уровень уже. Так, и нам нужно вот это.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Reparo.
Ой, ой.
Incendio.
Инцендио у нас же поджигает все. Мы ж теперь поджигатели. Потайной коридор травологии.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Lumos.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Incendio.
Ой, так нельзя было делать.
Lumos.
О, они боятся света, вот. Вот эта торчащая херня боится света. Нихуя. Бойтесь. Точно. Я вспомнил. Тут что? Может, нам туда? Или нам туда? Блин, нам туда на самом деле, но я бы сходил в бок.
Reparo. Incendio.
Ага, включаешь свет, и тут они все отступают. Как туда попасть? А, мы же, блядь, прыгаем, точно. Блин, мне не хватает места. Надо что-то продать и вернуться сюда и забрать то, что в сундуке. Правильно? Правильно.
Reparo.
Ой. Так, стопудово можно выйти обратно.
Lumos.
Дорогая. Не выпустят? Я вернусь. Сейчас вернусь обратно. Так же можно будет сделать, да? Пойдем продадим. Угу. Блять. Ёбаные, блядь, руки. Они нажимают просто все подряд. Сегодня мы, наверное, где-то часов до 4, может, поиграем с вами.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Так. Здесь.
Revelio.
А что это такое? Что здесь продается? Тетя пока со мной не разговаривает. Да, не хочет. Так, ну ладно, давайте быстро шмотки продадим, которые нам не нужны. Ходил, понабрал тут. Такс. Блин, хер знает, тут у этого уровень вроде выше, легендарный. Не, а вот этого выше, но защиты меньше. Продадим эту хуйню.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Так, ну чё, и возвращаемся обратно. Там у нас сундуки, шмундуки, блядь.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Так, и вот сюда. Бля, чё, почему она исчезла? Так, задание. Все, активировали. Легче по книге активировать, конечно. Выйти отсюда. Тут надо насквозь пройти. Нет? Нет, блядь, нет. Конечно же нет, Саня. Черт тебя подери, блядь, в эту хуйню попал. В парник здоровый. О, да, мы как-то так добирались. Потом тут. Загрузка. Конечно же, я подожду, блядь. Чё же еще?
Lumos.
Я думал, он загорится. Это ж ветки. Бла-бла-бла-бла-бла-бла. Так, теперь у нас инвентаре есть местечко. И теперь мы изучим этот, блядь, парник.
Lumos. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Levioso.
Lumos. Incendio!
О. Поношенная форма для квиддича у нас теперь есть.
Lumos.
Вот тут что-то написано, наверное.
Levioso. Lumos. Incendio! Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio!
Очки нашли.
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Будет драться. Я думал, он драться будет со мной. И все?
Lumos. Lumos.
Ой, мы воруем. Сюда же нельзя заходить. Опа! Чудливый ночной колпак теперь у нас есть.
Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Ой, а здесь нельзя, здесь уже учитель сидит. Так, нам надо поближе переместиться и отдать ему то, что он там нас просил. О, это домовик.
Lumos.
That was it. Half a bottle.
Двери, пожалуйста, откройтесь.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Да, дружище, удалось.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Пожалуй, я оставлю это себе.
Of
Дадим
course.
им.
I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Lumos.
Блин, интересно, как сделать. Так, у нас какие-то кусалки теперь есть. Так, теперь возвращаемся к нашей цели. Основное задание продолжаем. Попить надо немножко.
Lumos.
Люмус. Люмус Максима. Так, здесь у нас тусуется наш друг-профессор. Ждать до утра, наверное.
Ah, there you are.
Да, это я. Блядь, так кто же еще?
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
Какой-то странный у нас директор. Совсем не
That man is
альбоздам.
exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Та-да-да-дан. Так, ну мы там еще что-то нашли. Давайте посмотрим. У нас вот появились такие супер очки. Не знаю, оденем, не оденем. Ну, оденем, почему нет? Пусть будет в, в очках таких, блядь, тупых. Так, и шапка. Защита 36. Блядь, как она тупо выглядит. Господь Бог. Будем прям до конца такими. Ладно, может найдем потом что-нибудь прикольное.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Так, ну давай проберемся с ним тогда в запретную секцию, раз он говорил. Поговорить с Себастьяном. Ла-ла-ла. А вот и наш друг Себастьян, походу.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this
portkey to Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later. Lumos.
Люмос, блядь. А вот Себастьян.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Так. Квадрат, крест, квадрат, крест. Ебать. Блядь. Дезалюминационное заклинание выучили. И оно вот это.
We must remain unseen.
Привлечем ее внимание немножко и пройдем вот тут.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk.
Просто стоят
Here's what we're
напротив
going to
нее.
do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Так, нельзя потрогать, значит.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Я прошел.
Should be in the cliff. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaine to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Опа, и еще что-то нашли. Глобус крутить, обожаю крутить глобусы. Угу. Так, ну нужно вот это.
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Revelio.
Цок-цок-цок-цок-цок.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. That's it.
Так, ну что, поменяем. Сейчас у нас будет битва взглядов, блин.
Revelio.
Нашел какой-то комплект одежды. Давайте посмотрим, что это. Чуть там. Школьная мантия с манжетами. Блин, не, мне моя больше нравится. Так, еще какой-то мы костюмчик находили. Вот такой. Блин, да.
Where might this lead?
Reparo.
Не? Бля, сейчас будут эти нападать, да?
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Ой, они теперь летающие. Пошли вы. Угу.
Revelio.
Ривелио. Бля. Как попасть к сундуку?
Revelio.
Должна быть какая-то ловкость, да? Как сундук-то забрать? Никак? Пока никак.
Revelio.
Или я туплю? Не могу понять, что сделать.
Revelio.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Revelio.
Ой, а там прям, блядь, свора. Ты всех убил? Ой, мне помогали мои цветы. Зашибись.
It is a book after all.
Блин, я прям молодец, походу. Блин, ну сундук, там был сундук, как его забрать? Бля, книга на сало. Вот сейчас еще увидим воспоминания.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor Bakar?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. but we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Какая-то она сучка, походу. Улыбка у нее была нездоровая.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio.
Так, наше задание выполнено. Что дальше нам делать? Так. Вернитесь в класс профессора Фига. Так, ну пойдемте в класс профессора Фига.
Lumos.
Ночь. Опять гуляем по школе. Блин, вот такие вот маленькие неувязочки сделали бы тут какой-нибудь патруль ночной. Чтоб ее ловили, а то она бегает. Нельзя же по школе ночью бегать.
Revelio.
О, туда можно зайти? Странные звуки какие-то были. Подождем наш профессора ненаглядного.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Мы стали сильнее. Так, у нас какое-то
It's time to
письмо
prove your
тут.
dueling metal and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
О, наши друзья прям хотят с нами пообщаться. Ничего. Ага.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Ебать, сколько нам заданий дали. Так, предлагаю сначала... Сначала подеремся. У нас там какой-то финальный бой в скрещенных палочках. И быстренько до туда добраться нам поможет вот этот флажок. Нет, не этот. Вот этот. Блин, такая увлекательная игра.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Crossed Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Себастьян, ты нам помог.
We can
Не
make this a
выдал
real
нас.
victory.
That's the spirit.
You're better than that!
I'm the one!
Они просто напиздили нас. Меня.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Ну блин. Отпусти. О, разлипло. Почему они залипли? Блядь. Что, блядь, происходит? Почему я не могу выбрать, блядь, цель? Бля, словили глюк. Просто, блядь, словили глюк.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Просто повезло. Это
just
была
pleased
честь,
I've done it all
скажем.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned a tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Так, что у нас еще? Еще задания. Так, еще тренировка комбинаций 2. У этого же парня.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Так.
Nicely done.
Ну и что дальше? Так.
Good one.
Incendio.
Ебать, комбинация
Impressive
какая.
work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Да, мы не прекращаем тренироваться. Интересно, тут, наверное, уровень 40-й, где-нибудь, наверное, последний. Так, что еще? Что еще? Задание. Так, надо еще вот к профессору сходить. Кувырок. А где враги-то? Блин, надо найти врагов. В принципе, знаю, где можно найти врагов. Враги. Наверное, у нас есть в лесу враги. Нам еще надо 5 раз использовать кувырок. Поищем врагов. О, враги, враги, враги. Блин, как круто, смотрите, птицы, блядь, какие-то невообразимые. Летают. О. Напугал их. Блин, тут я всех отфигачил. Блин, может быть... Блин, бежим по лесу. Короче, и тут нету врагов. Тоже странновато.
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself lends a veil beneath which to orchestrate what. Now unfortunate for you.
Давай. 7. 8. 9.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Так, занятия по защите от темных искусств в течение дня надо посетить нам. Так, занятия у нас тут. Ну, давайте теперь посетим занятие.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Так, сейчас, секунду. Спасибо, 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 дорогой. Так, заходим сюда. Так, поговорим
I
с
hope you were
теткой.
able to take care of everything I had.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Прям молодец.
Good work. The
Эксплиармус.
dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Так, это акцию. Где, блядь, О, да? Эксплиармус. Урон. Так. Чё, R2, вот сюда его.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Ой, мы еще нашли вот такую шляпу. О, какие-то штуки еще. Типа на палку можно надеть. Где на эту? Такс. А тут вот какая-то форма еще. Школьная форма с жилетом и шотландки. Так. Это все. Странички, чтобы нам открывать двери магические.
Still at it,
Так, думаю, манекен охуел. Так, занятия по травологии. Теперь хочу я посетить. Начать.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone,
будем мандрагоры сейчас
lift their mandrake
пересаживать.
by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly, take your mandrake in the new port and cut down the soil. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Так, ну давай.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Так. Ну, пойдем.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Давай, куда? Туда, наверх.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place
Revelio.
myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. You know that, of
О,
course.
может, наверху еще что-нибудь прикольное есть. Нету. Бля, лакей за мной прям бежит.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Бля, где это? Вот. Бежим в класс. Бежим.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves,
Еще
we
5
shall end
минут.
our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange. I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Честно говоря, растения меня не интересуют.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing
Оп.
their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Так, тут какое-то сообщение. Давай-ка посмотрим.
That goes for plants as well as friendship.
Дорогая профессор
Kindness and
Чеснок.
concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great hall.
Элеонора Эверли. Четыре минуты. Че, побродим, подождем, пока наш Бадьян.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Revelio, pleased to be included.
Опа, вот это можно забрать. Может, тут можно позабирать что-нибудь? Воу! Я выгляжу мокреньким. Блин, на урок травологии был прикольный. Так, наше снаряжение запомнил. Пойдемте продадим всякую хуйню. И вернемся за нашим бадьяном.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Как раз у нас на это есть немного времени.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Ой, какую-то нам еще мантию дали, прикольную. Так, этот... Ой, бля, я купил. Ёбаный в рот. А, нет, не купил ничего. Так, тупую шляпу хочу продать. Элегантная форма с рубашкой и галстуком. Продать.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Ой, давайте купим, посмотрим, что
You
за
won't be
мантия.
disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
Так. Ха-ха. Вообще просто перуанская, блядь, колдунья у меня.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Так. Можно продать тоже.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Так, ну чё, вернемся в Хогвартс, заберем наш Будьян, Будьян, блядь, Бадьян, блядь.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Так. Ну что там у нас еще из задачек остается? Задание. У нас есть занятия по зелеварению. Предлагаю быстренько заняться зелеварением. Интересно, там тоже будет такой злостный учитель.
Revelio.
Что-то сзади.
How nice to see you, my love. Something else too.
Оп.
A dash of
Грегори.
Revelio.
Я видел. Оно, вот оно. Значок мракоборца профессора Шарпа. Угу.
Revelio.
Так, что-нибудь еще интересное вот здесь? Нет. Тогда начинаем урок.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Мурлукомля. Вот прикол, там дали даже помешать. Круто.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the...
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Так, ну ладно, надо забрать то, что он нас попросил. О.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes, we met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurance potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that color.
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Ничего.
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Ждем. 20 секунд. Три, два, один, ну давай. Защиту будет нашу увеличивать.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Get it! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
О, мы не пропустили.
What
Что-то он
now,
там.
Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Оп, 17 уровень достигнут. мы такие молодцы. Так, ну чё? Зельеварением у нас закончено. Так, карта Хогвартса. Надо выйти, короче, нам из Хогвартса и пиздовать куда-то туда. Ну-ка, сейчас пробежимся, поглядим, что у нас там за задание такое. Бежим.
Revelio.
Тынк. А, далеко бежать-то. Метлу-то нам уже дадут.
Revelio.
Ревелио. Так. 300 метров. Блин, я еще начинал играть за слизеринца. Блин, вот у них гостиная крутая. Да, можно было просто сюда, блядь, телепортироваться.
Revelio.
Ревелио. Оп. Инструменты смотрителя. А где смотритель?
Revelio. I should investigate.
Бежим дальше. Ой, я вижу цель. Отфигачили кого-то. Ой, какие-то еще прикольные очки нашел. Так, наша подруга там, но я вижу тут еще кого-то.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast
Так,
of the
ну чё,
dock.
поможем
I should dive
девочке?
down and see. This must be where the Pinch Smedley family
О, как
astrolabe
она
is.
активно плавает. Шапка, шар. Еще шапка. Угу.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Нашли ее глобус. Жалко, она быстрее плыть не может. Как корабль, блядь. Лодка. Магическая.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Да, но просто так не отдам. Блин, давай вот так скажем.
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again.
Блядь,
And I do
20
hope you keep
монет.
diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Двадцать, блядь, монет.
Revelio.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
О, какой-то гном. Арн. Поговорим.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Так, ну что, поможем бедному гоблину 400 метров добежать. Опа, это кто тут такой? Продавец?
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Продает.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Ой, бля, а не, я продал, да? Да. Отлично.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Мужичок с зельями. Так, что у нас по снаряжению? Мы что-то еще нашли. У нас добавилось... О. Чуть другого цвета очки. Так. Шляп новая появилась. такая же другого цвета. Интересно. А это что такое? О, это как это как в Гарри Поттере у этих Уизли были такие колпаки. Так, шарфик. Ну, напялим шарфик пока.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Блин, у меня же есть эти чары, чтоб я невидимый становился, да? Давай используем их.
Revelio.
Так, избили паучков.
Revelio. This place has seen better days.
Здесь,
Past
походу,
the ruins.
спокойненько.
I'm on the right track.
Бля. Дерево сгорит. Нет? О! Да, дерево сгорит. Мне кажется, это то, что нужно, да.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Бля, вот меня занесло-то.
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's no one
Arn will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round
Блин, ну одного мы свалили.
How many of you are there?
You can't stop us. Not quite. You are postponing it. Easily diverted. Oh, you think you're so...
Revelio.
This will not go well for you.
Not quiet enough.
What are you doing? What is this?
That was quite something. Now, to Freon's
Так,
carts.
мы запиздили этих гоблинов.
Revelio.
Что-то он не вытягивается оттуда. Блин, не могу вытащить из ящика ничего. Уже забито место.
Revelio.
Quite an enchantment.
Черт! Как так-то? Блин. Господи, а как мне это...
Returning to on.
Придется потом сюда вернуться. Так, и сверху еще какой-то ящик. Да ладно уж, я сама. Блин, а вот так вот ходить туда-сюда, конечно, заебно.
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Так, значит, мы, по-моему, из этого форта пришли.
Revelio.
Оп. Чешуя гибридного черного дракона. Так, забрал. Забрал, блядь. Всех приветствую на стриме. Не забывайте ставить лайк.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
Без
I
проблем.
managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Seems a pleasant enough...
Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Че, его телеги-то приедут?
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Так, ну чё, продадим ему шляпу. Очки нам уже нахер не нужны.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Так. Чё, предлагаю вернуться, забрать все, что там осталось. Исчез, блядь. Так, надеюсь, там не появится никаких уродцев. Да, появится опять. О, давай. Блядь. Ускользнул. О, вломил ему. Оп.
Do you think this is funny?
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Так, еще какая-то перчатка у нас тут. Что еще открываем, ребята. Еще перчатка. Так, шляпа.
Revelio.
Так, ну пока ничего не сделать здесь. Но мы еще вернемся. Мы еще сюда вернемся. Блин, еще видел один значок. Хочу к нему подойти. И на этом мы, наверное, сегодня закончим. Оп-оп-оп.
Revelio.
Так, и чё? Можно как-то внутрь попасть? Нет? Так, ну ладно, вернемся к нашей цели, последней. Посмотрим, может я и закончу, если задание не гипердолгое. Так, кстати, давайте посмотрим, что мы достали там. Что мы там достали в этом форту. Все примерно одинаковое. Форму нашли. Помню еще шляпу. Шляпу мы тоже нашли. О! Вот такая шляпа нам как раз подойдет пока что в тему. А какой-то булыжник тут.
Revelio.
Опа, там что-то. Дыра какая-то. Здесь нужно, наверное, заклинание будет какое-то, которого у нас пока нету.
Lumos.
Так, ну вот мы и вернулись.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Какие-то перчатки, наверное. Конечно, барахла тут в этой игре просто немеренное количество.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Так. Тут еще подадим. И соля пока оставим.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
О, очки. Значит, тут были очки. О. Перемещалочка, блядь. Я ее пропустил. Столько мучился, ходил туда-обратно. Лесной шарф. Что он тут валяется? Оп. А тут закрыто. Так, наш друг гном, эльф, кто он там, блядь, исчез уже.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Ну, давайте быстренько попробуем пройти. Надеюсь, это недолгая миссия.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Блин, сказать ей. Ну, мы что той тетке сказали? Или не будем? Не, скажем. Ладно.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
What are you up to?
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Так, видимо, мы пиздились не ради этого.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Опа.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. We can hold them up. I'm not going anyway. You take this stupid off of my dead body. Leviosa. You're no match for me.
To find me himself.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What's going on?
This is unfair.
The flames make the pile sink.
Опа.
How beautiful! What a day!
Leviosa. Accio. Revelio.
Thanks.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Очень
And do
была
be careful out here. Now, I've got
рада
what
с
I
вами
needed. I shall return to the safety
познакомиться.
of my notes and books.
Хоп-хоп-хоп, блядь, и все.
Revelio.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Так, друзья, ну, на сегодня мы закончим на этом. С вами был Саня, это мой канал Gamerzone. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. И Hogwarts Legacy. Скоро снимем продолжение. Наверное, завтра уже. Блин, интересная очень игра. Все, друзья, всем пока.